I'm going to show you how I make this 2-ingredient fermented garlic and honey. It's great for food storage. It fights infection and sickness. It's a natural antibiotic. It builds the immune system, removes heavy metals from the body. When sick, you can eat a garlic clove, which helps fight off sickness and infection. To make this fermented garlic and honey mixture, I make sure I have a few jars, as many jars as you want to make them with. And then I have local, organic, raw, and unfiltered honey from my area. And then I have organic garlic. I just cut up and washed the garlic. I always make sure I take off the ends. I go ahead and I make little pinhole punctures in the garlic to release allicin. Allicin is the ingredient known for fighting cancer and treating infections in the garlic. So you just put these little pinholes in there. Go ahead, grab the jar or jars that you want to fill the fermented honey and garlic with. Just fill it halfway. So I'm gonna make small jars here, and then I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to make a bigger jar. And then just pour the honey right on top. Make sure you don't fill it all the way to the top. You want to leave some room. So go ahead and invert and flip the jar so the honey all mixes into the garlic. So as you can see, they're starting to mix together, and I'm leaving some space in the jar. This is because over time, the honey and the garlic the honey will spill over, and it will maybe even burst the lid. After 1 week, you want to burp your jar. That means after 1 week in your cabinet, open up the lid and you're going to hear a little pop, and you could have some bubbles. Bubbles are normal, and then you want to close it back up again. You can do this another week after that and make sure you're burping your jar and letting the air out. Some people say after a month of fermenting, it's good to go, but honestly, I wait up to 6 months. I would wait 6 months. Even some people wait a year. So 6 months, it's pretty much ready to go. And there's really no expiration date. It really does last almost forever. Family and I do food storage, and this is great food storage. If anything ever happened and we didn't have the availability of antibiotics or medicines, this is amazing because it helps as an antibiotic. It helps if you're sick. The garlic will taste so good. The honey takes the bitterness out of the garlic, and over time, all of the goodness from the garlic is pulled into the honey. You can also use the honey for tea or just give it to your kids if they feel sick. You can also just take a big clove of garlic.